my mama always drinking and driving. So I don't want my mama to die. I don't want my mama to go to jail. So I made up my mind, next time I get in the car with my mama, I'm going to talk to her about her drinking and driving. I'm sure it's safe to say that everybody that's joined this organization or thinking about joining this organization is because you want to become better at speaking. Raise your hand if that's true for you. You want to become better at speaking. Now, that was the reason I joined this organization as well. But the truth is this, in my opinion, that is the worst approach you can take to join this organization. You do not have to join an organization to learn how to speak better. If you was to whisper in her ear, you would be speaking. If you was to tell her how you doing, you would be speaking. You do not have to have practice for that. Now, I can see if you was just a little toddler, you was learning how to talk, that'll be one thing. But when you in this organization, it's not about speaking, it's learning to become a better communicator. See, when you are a communicator, you learn how to deliver a concise and clear message that is so simple that a child can understand it. And I actually learned this lesson when I was a child by watching my mama with her habit of drinking and driving. When I was 8 years old, I was sitting in a room and I was watching television. And you know, Bugs Bunny was on television. I love watching Bugs. And during the process of watching cartoons, a commercial popped up I never seen before. The first thing I heard was, and I was like, what in the world is this commercial? And then this stretcher came out and these people was running this hospital and this guy busted on the screen. He says, do not drink and drive or you will die or go to jail. Now, the first thing I thought to myself was, my mama always drinking and driving. So I don't want my mama to die. I don't want my mama to go to jail. So I made up my mind, next time I get in the car with my mama, I'm going to talk to her about her drinking and driving. So one afternoon, she came home after work. She said, Junior and Jenica, my sister named Jenica, I'm going to take y'all to McDonald's tonight. I'm not going to cook. So we get in the car, we go into McDonald's, and I'm sitting in the back seat, and I'm thinking to myself, the moment my mom started drinking and driving, I'm going to tell her she should not be drinking and driving because if she does, she will go to jail or she's going to die. So I'm sitting in the back seat and I am terrified because I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I say this to my mom, she's probably going to slap me in my mouth for being disrespectful. But when we get in the drive-thru, I got my nerve up. She orders the food. And once she gets it, she puts the drinks in the front. Now I'm thinking to myself, my mom is going to start drinking and driving. And I'm going to have to stop her. So she reached down, she grabbed her coat, and she started drinking it. And I said, Mama, you can't drink and drive. She said, boy, what's wrong with you? I say, Mama, you can't drink and drive. You are going to go to jail or you are going to die. She said, boy, where you get that from? I said, I saw it on TV. This man said, if you drink and drive, you're going to die and go to jail. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to go to jail. She said, Junior, that is not what the commercial was saying. I said, yes, it did. She said, no, listen to me. When he said do not drink and drive, what he meant was you don't drink alcohol like beer or liquor. Because if you drink and drive when you're drunk, you can drive your car off the road. You might kill yourself or you might kill somebody else. So therefore you will go to jail. Now, when my mama explained it to me like that, I totally understood. You see, when I saw the commercial as a child, the commercial was speaking to me. It was telling me don't drink and drive. But it wasn't communicating me as a kid so I can understand it. But when my mama explained it to me, she said, Junior, drinking and driving is when you have alcohol, you get drunk and you crash. Then I understood it. You see, my mom was communicating to me and a commercial was speaking at me. So when we join this organization, we're not here trying to become better at speaking. Anybody can speak. While we're in here, we're learning to become better communicators. You see, when you can communicate your message, you can make it concise. You can make it clear. So simple that a child can understand it. Then you will be able to have the impact that you desire, because when you're communicating to people, you are able to connect with them. But if you speak at people, you will not connect with them. So when you're in this organization or you decide to join this organization, I want you to remember, you're not coming here to become a better speaker. You're coming here to become a better communicator. So you can be as clear as my mama was about not drinking and driving.